Ever felt like you're trapped in a room full of people but don't know how to start a conversation without your brain freezing up like a computer trying to process too many tabs? What if I told you that the art of small talk is not a skill reserved for outgoing extroverts, but something everyone can master, no matter how introverted you are? Hey there, welcome to the Modern You, where we dive deep into mastering skills that help you thrive in today's world. If you've ever felt socially awkward or just downright exhausted by the idea of making small talk, you're definitely not alone. In fact, most introverts feel the same way. But here's the thing, small talk isn't as intimidating as it seems. In fact, with just a few simple strategies, you can turn those nerve-wracking interactions into opportunities to connect, build relationships, and even have a little fun. Now, I know what you might be thinking, I'm an introvert. Small talk is a nightmare for me. I'd rather binge-watch my favorite show than start a conversation with someone I barely know. But trust me, at the end of this video, I'll give you practical steps that will make small talk much easier, and even more enjoyable. First, let's clarify what small talk is. You may hear it called small talk, or small talk, but the truth is, it's more than just empty talk. Small talk is a social bond that helps build relationships. It's the foundation for deeper conversations. So, if you're an introvert who avoids it, you could be missing out on the opportunity to build meaningful relationships. I'm not saying that small talk is always easy. For introverts, it can sometimes seem like a daunting task. But understand this, small talk isn't about solving the world's problems or giving a TED talk every time you speak. It's about building a close relationship, and guess what? You can do it without burning yourself out. One of the best things about introverts is that they're often good listeners. So, if you're an introvert, let's reverse it. Small talk doesn't have to mean you're the one doing the talking most of the time. In fact, it's about asking good questions and listening. This is your secret weapon. Think about it, people love to talk about themselves. If you can master the art of asking open-ended questions like, what brought you to this event? Or, how did you get into your career? You're not just having a conversation, you're allowing the other person to open up. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, but what if I run out of questions? Don't worry. I'm here to help. One simple technique is practicing what's called active listening. Essentially, you're not just listening to their words, but focusing on what lies behind them. This makes room for follow-up questions that keep the conversation moving naturally. Okay, let's talk about something we all dread, the awkward silence. We've all been there. You're talking to someone, and suddenly, nothing. Just silence. The kind of silence that makes you wish you could step into another dimension. But here's the thing, awkward silences are totally normal, even for extroverts. So don't let them distract you. When they happen, acknowledge them with a little humor. Say something like, well, that was a lovely quiet moment, wasn't it? Or, sometimes, it's nice to just breathe and enjoy the silence. The key is not to panic. If you don't stress yourself out about filling the silence with something profound, it's much easier to get through those quiet moments. One of the easiest ways to make small talk feel natural is to take advantage of your surroundings. Start with something around you, like your surroundings or the event you're attending. For example, at a party, you might ask, how do you know the host? Or, have you been here before? Starting with context takes the pressure off of finding something great to say. Plus, it creates an immediate connection because it's something you both have in common.